hope that your work goes well.
Thank you. Do you have Instagram?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Okay, if you're around later, maybe, I don't know.
Usually when I'm first starting coaching my guys in person, there's a lot of resistance at the start, there's a lot of nerves. You come outside, you start seeing a lot of people, and then the guy's thinking, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to do the approaching thing, that's what I'm here for. So we like to take it slow, yeah? It's just baby stepping our way, and I'm really holding the guy's hand through the entire experience. I'm giving him the keys to the kingdom. All he has to do is show up, do exactly what I say, and he's gonna get the results that he wants. So the best thing that we do when we first come outside is actually just get ourselves acclimatized to being out in public, okay? So a lot of the guys who I work with, entrepreneurs, business owners, high achievers, 6 and 7 figure entrepreneurs, they don't actually spend enough time in public. Like they're usually just like hunched over behind a desk, they're doing a lot of meetings, they're on a lot of Zoom calls, and then I just get the impression that they're just not spending enough time around new people as often as they need to be. So yeah, the first thing that we do, whether I'm coaching you in London, in Malaga, in Amsterdam, is we're just getting used to being seen in public, okay? So when you're working with me, what you'll notice is I talk loud, I carry myself strong, and I really, like you'll see it here, like I actually like to take up like the center of a boulevard or a pavement. Like I like to walk down the center. What I notice with a lot of guys is they'll try and crab over to the side and they'll be very hunched over because they're scared of being seen by the world. So really what we want to do when we first come outside is go from being like a little troglodyte to actually just like opening up our body. You see the difference there? It's like when I'm open, and even as I'm doing this, like there's people looking around, there's people watching me, they're thinking, does this guy think that he's Christ the Redeemer? But this is what we want, all right? Because we don't want to avoid the spotlight, we want to embrace it, okay? The more acclimatized we can get to being seen in public, recognizing that no one really cares about us, everyone's in their own world, we're all animals responding to incentives, the world's motivated by self-interest, everyone's just thinking about themselves, okay? That's the most important thing when you first start coming out here, whether it's with me or it's on your own. Just recognize that no one gives a flying fuck about you in the most liberating way possible. And that needs to instantly put you at ease because now you understand you're living for an audience of one, the world's your playground, and we can actually come out and enjoy ourselves. So that's like step one, all right? Once we first start working together, I'm just getting you acclimatized to the social spotlight, right? I do think that confidence is a costume that we can choose to wear, but if you're spending all of your time at home, working a busy job, hectic lifestyle, you're not spending a lot of time around new people, then this is gonna feel a little bit weird at first. But the more you do it, the easier it gets, right? It's just reps. Spending more time in public, when you are outside, just taking your time, like just taking in what's around you. Oh, there's a person with a bag. Oh, there's a girl. Oh, to be fair, we can actually go and say hello to her. She looks pretty nice. Oh, actually, excuse me, hi, do you speak English?
Yeah.
Okay, very quickly, you look amazing.
Okay,
and I
great.
wanted to tell you.
Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, that's nice. So, something as simple as that, what you'll notice there is we started off getting ourselves acclimatized. We'll go down this way. We started off getting ourselves acclimatized to being outside, and then as a girl's coming towards me, I'm just like, hey, excuse me, do you speak English? You look amazing. If you're in a country where do you speak insert language doesn't make that much sense, just say excuse me, have a smile on your face, and then just say, I wanted to say that you look amazing, right? So just by doing that one, let's go down here. Just by doing that first one, that's gonna instantly relax you, right? And it doesn't need to be anything crazy. It doesn't need to be like, oh, this massive deal, like I need to go in, I need to have a 5-minute conversation, oh, I need to vibe, I need to stack, oh, has she hooked yet? No, you just need to find somebody and you just need to say, fuck it, put yourself in there. And the only mindset that we need to have when we see women who we find attractive is, let's just make her feel good, right? Nobody's allergic to a compliment. Let's just aim to leave her better than we found her. So in a really simple step-by-step guide there, we started off, you probably had resistance, Yeah, let's go give her a compliment around here. Let's go around here. Let's go make this girl feel nice. And I would say just like pay attention to the way that I actually go into it. Excuse me. Hi. Do you speak English?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Do you live here?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. You look amazing.
Thank you.
I just wanted to come over, say you look great,
Thank you.
and that's it.
Thank
That's
you.
all I wanted.
Thank
That's all I
you.
wanted, and I hope you have a great day.
You too.
Okay, bye. Nice. Oh, did the friend come up? Is that your girlfriend?
No, it's just a friend.
Oh, okay. Have a good day. Bye. I thought the girlfriend showed up. Yeah. So again, just really simple, right? Where's Daniel at? He's probably around the corner. Just really simple, like nothing crazy. Find a couple of girls, go over, give them compliments, right? You don't need to stay in there for a long amount of time. I can see where he is. You don't need to stay in there for a long amount of time. All the focus is make her feel great within those first few seconds. Make sure she's stopped, make sure she's looking at you, and then just wish her a good day, right? For a lot of guys, especially the guys who I coach, that's huge wins right there, right? I guarantee the reason why you've got so much anxiety built up at the moment is because you're thinking way too many steps ahead, okay? You're thinking, oh, I need to carry a conversation, I need to get a phone number, I need to be attractive, I need to be witty, I need to push, I need to pull. And it's just way too much for the beginner mind to handle, right? If you've never done this in your life before, and you've been watching my videos where I'm having these like 10 out of 10 poetic masterpiece conversations, you're like, oh, my conversations are boring, my vibe's really flat, don't feel as though the girls are gonna find me interesting. It's like, we all start from somewhere, right? I've been documenting my journey on this channel for the past 4 years. Everyone starts off as a beginner. Everyone starts off as shit, right? I started investing into my social skills at 13 years old, right? At 13 years old, I had severe social anxiety. I used to break out into these sweating fits at school whenever I got put on the spot to answer questions. Whenever my family came around to visit, I'd run upstairs because I was scared of talking to them. People meet me today, they watch my videos and they think, oh, this guy's a hashtag natural. Oh, he's 6'1". Oh, he's got a nice face. Every girl is gonna go crazy for him. And it's like, no, that's not the reality, right? I come out here, I have undesirable outcomes. I have girls who don't want to date me. I have girls who flake on me, girls who ghost me. But by following this system that I've outlined here, it's going to fill you with belief, okay? Because if you can approach a girl and give her a compliment, having never done this before, that's a massive win. And you've already separated yourself from 99% of guys who are just shit scared to try. And what this does for you, and I think this is the most important aspect of cold approach, is it bleeds into the rest of your life, right? I think that the lowest form of cold approach is doing cold approach purely to cold approach, meaning that a lot of guys I meet, they're like, oh yeah, I go out there, I do some approaches, I get some numbers, and I text the girls, and maybe we go on a date, maybe we don't. I actually think the most strategic, efficient, and powerful way of using cold approach is using it as a catalyst for the rest of your life, meaning that you come out here, you do some direct approaches, let's say 5 direct approaches in 1 hour, and then by the end of those approaches, you're gonna have developed this rock star confidence. You're gonna start feeling like a king. You're gonna feel as though you experience success in advance with everything that you do. And then if you've got like a social event in the evening, if you're gonna go to a party, if you're gonna go to a bar, or if you've got some social gathering at work, after you've done these direct approaches, it feels like a gym session. It's like you rock up to that event feeling like the most socially electric person in the room. And then that's when attracting women, in my experience, becomes as effortless as drinking water, because you've already put the reps in. It's like, whilst everyone else in the venue needs 5 shots of Sambuca just to start hashtag feeling themselves, you're just ready to go. You're just like, let's go, you there, you there, you there. So it's like pre-gaming, you know, it's like the pre-workout. So I think this is the best way of actually using cold approach, right? So come out here, if you've never done this before, just do what I've done here. 2 direct approaches, find girls who you find attractive, and just go over. All you need to focus on is the open, right? That's it. Just focus on the first 3 seconds. Go over, say, excuse me, have a smile on your face, make sure she stopped, make sure she's looking at you, and then just give her a compliment like, you look amazing, you look awesome, you look incredible, and then just wish her a good day, right? You don't need to stay in there for a long amount of time at this point. All I'm focused on when I'm coaching my guys one-on-one is getting them into the conversation, recognizing that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Nothing bad is going to happen, right? The worst case scenario is that girl leaves a conversation feeling beautiful. That's the worst case scenario. Guys are always like, oh yeah, but what if she brutally rejects me? What if she slaps me in the face? What if she throws a mocha chocochino at me? Fucking scold in my face. It's like, as long as you're going over there with good intentions, you're a well put together individual, you're dressing well, you're smiling, you've got good energy, and you're going into that conversation purely to give, dude, you are going to make these women's day. You're going to leave every girl better than you found them, and a rising tide lifts all the boats. The more positive energy that you spread, that's going to make you feel great, and then every successive conversation that you have, it's going to feel amazing. Excuse me. Oh, you're on the phone?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, you look great.
Oh,
You look really good. I didn't realize you were going to be on the phone. I was like, well, I'm going to take my opportunity.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So you look really nice. Who are you on the phone to? Is it your mum?
No, it's a friend.
Is it one of those like deep chats?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, I won't disturb your important phone conversation anymore. But keep looking great.
Thanks for the call.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi. Do you speak English? Do you live here? Oh, are you traveling?
Yes.
Where are you from?
US?
Oh, nice. You look great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was at the crossroads with you. I was like, yeah, she looks really nice. So I would have been sat in my bed tonight, being like, should have gone over.
What's your name?
Christian.
Kristen?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
It's a very firm handshake.
Sorry.
No, I like it. It's good. It's nice. It's like someone who's actually prepared for a handshake.
Oh,
It's always nice.
Thank you.
So why did you decide to come here?
I am actually at the tail end of about a month-long trip. So today's actually my last full day.
Oh, sad. What, you've been here for the month?
I've been all over. I was in Ireland, Croatia, Slovenia, Czech Republic. Where else did I go? Spain, and now I'm here.
Where in Spain were you?
Barcelona.
Oh no way, I was in Barcelona like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I was there last week.
Thought I recognised you. It was the sunglasses. I was like, I've definitely seen this woman somewhere before.
That's
Barcelona.
not true, but
It might be.
maybe.
It might be. So you're going back home after today?
I go to New York, and then I fly back to the West Coast, which is where I live. Yeah.
West Coast.
Oregon.
Oh, okay.
The California.
Yeah, I've got a friend who lives in California.
Nice.
Yeah. Wow. Good. So what are you doing for the rest of the day?
I'm actually going to go find somewhere to do a little bit of work because I kind of didn't do my job.
Wait, what do you do?
I work in camping, but I work for a tech company that does basically builds a platform for camping for people to find camping.
Like actual camping?
Actual camping, yeah. Well, I mean, structures, RVs, tree houses, like anything that's outdoors involved. Yeah.
Got it.
So I didn't do any work yesterday.
Oh,
so
bad.
I was sitting down today to do work
On a Saturday?
on a Saturday.
Bad.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that your work goes well.
Thank you. Do you have Instagram?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Okay, if you're around later, maybe, I don't know. once I'm
You're not going to be
finished
working all day?
up. Hopefully not.
Okay, how long does your work usually last?
I just need to get some stuff done, like critical things, and then
Critical things.
once that is
Critical.
finished, yes.
I didn't realize camping was such a critical endeavor.
You'd be surprised.
I need to know more about it. I actually worked at American summer camp.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I
Oh,
worked
cool.
in Maine.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
My
yes.
teammate is from Maine. Well, he's from Canada, but he lives in Maine.
I know him. Yeah.
You
We
definitely
go
know
way. We
for
go. We
sure.
go way back. we worked at the same summer camp. That's me. Yeah, I worked in Maine, and I was there for 8 weeks. And I had to look after all of these like little 8-year-olds. And yeah, I was a lifeguard.
Oh, cool. Nice.
I'm not qualified anymore, so if you fall into a canal,
Yes.
I may or may not be able to save you.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. That water does not look like
Oh, it's disgusting.
something I'd want to swim in.
Got cholera, ridden with cholera. And there's loads of bikes in there as well.
I have
So
heard. I
if you
haven't
dive
seen them,
in,
but I've
you're
heard.
either going to get killed by the cholera or you'll bang your head off the handlebars. So it's KO either way.
Yeah. And do you live here now?
No, I'm just passing through.
Oh, okay.
So I'm here until Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
But I was in Lisbon, Barcelona, Malaga. I've come from Malaga to here.
And where do you live then?
I don't actually have a permanent address.
Oh, you're just a
Well,
wanderer
like if
right now.
a wanderer, yeah. Like my base at the moment is Bangkok.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
Interesting.
That's where I choose to be there for most of the year, but then I have to come back to Europe for various
like,
reasons.
Like visa stuff or whatever.
Like Secret Service stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent.
But yeah, I like Bangkok because I feel as though once you've been to a few places in Europe, everywhere starts to feel the same.
Yeah.
So Bangkok is like a break away from the familiar.
Completely.
You been?
I have not. I have not been to Asia at all.
No Asia.
No, not yet. No,
that
nothing
could,
against it.
that
It's
could
just-
be the second day that we go on.
Could
So
be.
this is number one.
This is the first
And then
one.
we'll do something later. That's
Like
two.
on Wednesday or something.
Yeah, and then Bangkok can be date number 3.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, well,
listen, you
appreciate-
need to work.
I do have to go.
Your
get my-
name's I
Yes,
remembered.
Yes.
Yeah, and you've got a good handshake.
Yes,
Oh, I
exactly.
remember.
Well, super nice to meet
All
you.
right. See you later.
See you later.
Bye. Yeah. So I really like that conversation there. As I came out of it, had a conversation with Daniel, and he was like, "Yeah, I definitely prefer your conversations where you're more grounded, you're more chill, because that creates an overall more seductive vibe." So I know that it is super anxiety inducing when you're first coming out here. I had this 4 years ago when I first started. My conversations were very erratic. It was difficult for me to create that seductive vibe. So what I've done to be able to instantly create that vibe as soon as I go over to somebody is, first of all, before I go into that conversation, I actually say to myself, slow. All right, so I've got this just like little anchor word in my head just to remind myself to slow everything down. Right, that's really when you enter this seductive stillness where you can be more grounded, you can be more chilled. I find you're able to connect with the girl more on that seductive level when you just go slower. So that means walking into your approach, not like going like crazy fast in there, just saying excuse me, slowing down your speech, and just being able to marinate in the moment. Okay, so before you go into your next approach, just say to yourself, slow. Okay, and that's gonna chill everything down. Even the way that you're walking around a city, just walk slower. Yeah, your physiology very much impacts your psychology. So the slower we move, the slower we talk, the more relaxed that we're gonna be. Something else that really helps create that seductive vibe that I've found is just doing a lot of reps, right? You're not gonna be like super sensei stillness seduction if you've never done one of these approaches before. It's probably gonna take you about 100 direct cold approaches to start to find your flow, all right? So be easy with yourself when you're first starting this. Like don't compare the conversations you're seeing me having 4 years after I started to the ones that you're having, all right? We're all operating on our own timeline. Again, you can go back and watch the oldest videos on this channel. You'll see how erratic I used to be. I used to have these like kung fu hands. I was like talking too fast. It was difficult to create that seductive vibe. So go slow. Before you go into your approach, say to yourself, slow. And don't forget to breathe as well. I think this is super important. When you want to have more of those seductive conversations, understand the power of the pause, okay? So in that conversation there wasn't anything special about the conversation itself. I was just very chilled, I was very grounded. It was just me and that girl in our own private bubble, and I was just holding back, and I was just crescendoing towards the close. So because I wasn't really pushy, she actually ended up closing me, which is always a nice sign, right? So I'm just there, I'm being chilled, I'm being all floaty. And then when it gets to the point where she needs to go, she's like, hey, do you use Instagram? And I think that if there's one thing you take away from this video, it's that groundedness, yeah, that groundedness that I've now got, which I didn't used to have, and it's taken me a long time to actually get to this place. Go slow, speak slower. Before you go into your next approach, say that word to yourself. Just say slow, and then breathe. All right, but don't underestimate the importance of reps in this game. All right, it's going to take a lot of reps, like, especially if you're doing this all on your own. You've got no feedback, you've got no support, you've got nobody being like, listen, you need to do this, this, and this. It is very difficult to get to this level on your own. And that's why I do what I do. Right? I make these videos to inspire you to go out there. And if you're struggling and you want to make progress fast, link below, apply to work with me. And yeah, enjoy the next video.